And we are back for one last time here in Deathmark 2. Man, my brain keeps on being like, Deathwatch. No, Deathmark. Deathmark 2. So yeah, last time we left off, we had gotten the bad end, we had gotten the good end, and today we are going to get the true end. Which, for this particular guide, so I haven't looked up what the true end is, only that it exists. And I'll be using basically a guide, looks like here it's on Steam, by Carbon Copycat to kind of guide my way to get here. I do know basically from some of the stuff I'd seen in previous searches that it did require getting the good end anyway, and I believe that is what we got last time. I don't think there are 4 endings. I think there's only the 3. So bad, good, true. But I think there was one comment somewhere saying, I think like if you look at the gallery, that there might be a confirmation of that. Well, we'll look at that later, actually. I think it should be okay. The big question I had to confirm online was to make sure that we actually did get the proper end of Mr. Kokori's chapter, because we never heard any bell when we returned the thing to the forest. Which, if you're watching this, you've probably seen the other streams, but just in case, spoilers. There's going to be spoilers to this as we kind of like go from a meta perspective on getting to the true end here. So, alright, let's go ahead and get into this. Hopefully I do everything correctly. If not, none of you will see this video because I will upload it if everything goes horribly wrong and nothing happens. Or maybe I'll take this video, I'll edit it, so you might see this part, and then there'll be a little brief flash cut potentially to me not screwing up how things go. But alright. So, let's see. The last save we have... Okay, it is slot 5. Sorry, chapter 7 end. Which I forgot we need to do chapter select, I believe. Yep. Alright. Yeah, continue, chapter selection. Select a save that has a good ending cleared. So, okay. Yes. We have saved all our allies previously, so to get this true end, we are actually going to be going back to chapter 6, the previous chapter, which I believe is called The Departed's Wrath, if I'm remembering that one correctly. Yep. All right. Choose the save data. We're choosing the end as our save data to use here. Yes. Yeah. So we're going to chapter 6, The Departed's Wrath. For this video, I will be using the visual novel-like skip dialogue option for any previously seen dialogue. Just like I've seen in this game so far, and pretty common standard practice in any visual novel out there, or... Yeah, visual novel. People always associate visual novels with romantic stuff, but there are plenty of non-romantic visual novels out there. In my head, I'm comparing this to the 999 slash... I'm trying to think the Japanese name, like Escape Zero Time trilogy of games out there. I really enjoyed those. I highly recommend those. If you get the chance, I think they're on the Switch these days. I played them back originally on... Boy. 999 was on the DS, I believe. And then Virtue's Last Reward was the Vita, along with, I think, the third one I also played on the Vita. Though these days, I think they're called the Nonary Games collection, which you can get on Switch or PlayStation or any of the major platforms. So, okay. We are going to chapter 6, and we will be going forward until we get to Sakamoto in the faculty room. Yes. You can guarantee your success during suspensive acts. Ooh, that's a nice little quality of life to get the true ending. Set your success rate to 100% during suspensive acts. I mean, sure. Like, I'm just going over things in my head, and I don't believe there was any not being allowed to do this to get the true end, so we will do this. And if I screw myself over, we will do what I said I would do before. I'll edit the video after the fact. So, yes. Yay! No more failure for us. You can change your allies' fates in the chapter selection after you've cleared the game. Change your allies' fates? I mean, uh, like, I don't think we need to, but I'm curious what this even means. Like, we'll say no for right now. Supposedly from the little walkthrough thing here, it should be pretty obvious if we don't have the thing unlocked. Because we are going to, we're going basically to Sakamoto in the faculty room, and yeah, there should be a new prompt in the conversation if we've done this properly, so, okay. Skip forward. Which, yeah, honestly, basically, it kind of makes sense, because... There we go. Because I was kind of curious about Sakamoto's conclusion in the game, in that... I don't want to say it didn't make any sense, but... Also interesting that the skip dialogue stopped here. As usual, there's nobody inside. I better go to the faculty room. Mr. Kono is waiting for me. In my head, I'm like, I loaded this up correctly, right? Like, Sakamoto, I think, disappears in Chapter 7. But okay, that's it. The faculty room. Okay, good. He doesn't have a giant bug on him. Remain silent. That was the choice we chose last time, so I'm just like, making things a bit easier. Alright. I think this is basically trying to get the key from these people. I don't think this is particularly needed. Nope. Okay. I'll choose the same choices I chose last time. I'm like part of the guide I saw, I can't remember if it was this guide or a different guide, was kind of mentioning how it's like, oh, all this stuff is kind of tied into you treating the two sisters well. So I was kind of half tempted to go with thank you for your help or wow, what a blush, since I was being a bit cold in my initial playthrough to set some distance, but I'm going to keep doing that, and if it screws us over, again, video editing. Alright. Yeah, so... if memory serves correct, also we should have both the girls alive right now. Okay, let's talk about the room. There we go. Alright, so this should be the first one, because when she asks us about us, we are supposed to respond with the Dorio and Kinakawa thing. Good to know you understand it yourself. I don't know what kind of nonsense you've concocted in that skull of yours, but I assure you, there's nothing going on. I have no intention of doing anything untoward with any students. Okay, and so far this seems the same. And yet an incident can still occur even without the teacher having any such intentions. Just like Mr. Hirose's. Hirose, the art teacher Sakamoto told me about when I was investigating Slipmouth Kashima. Both Kashima and Manabe had a crush on him, which brought on the tragic consequences. If I skip this should catch on new dialogue, right? There we go. So Sakamoto chided Dorio and Michiho because she believes in her intuition. Okay. So, yes, we need to convince her. So, in response to that, I insist it's a misunderstanding, or try to convince her. We will try to convince her. Hold on. There's a reason why both of them are defending me. Among all the teachers, I'm the only one who's taking their concerns seriously in pursuing the departed. This departed nonsense again? Really? You really think you have carte blanche to do anything just because you're investigating the departed? Or, I mean, that wasn't a question, but... Kai, Izumi, Horikoshi, and Kakuta. 4 Konohara students who have mysteriously disappeared in a short period of time. I'm sure you realize how unnatural that looks, don't you? I'm not asking you to believe in spirits. But you need to understand that I'm the only adult here that's trying to do something about those students' disappearances. Mr. Yashiki. And they're just trying to help me. They want to bring peace and normality back to the school, and they're trying to help me in whatever way they can. That's all that's going on. Sakamoto leaves the faculty room without saying anything. Okay. So I believe we are currently on track for true end. There are still more key decisions I'll need to make, but yeah. So back to the infirmary. Since basically we're on track, I'm going to save this. I'm actually going to save it on slot 7, just for it to kind of stand out as a certain thing. Okay. And no one in the infirmary. Okay, there we go. Now, if memory serves correct, I think we need to go to the library to meet up with Abe. His little particular story thread also kind of ended abruptly, so I wonder if there's new stuff here in the true end regarding Abe. Oh yes, Marahashi was here. Okay, back to the infirmary. And so for right now, we just play this chapter normally until we get to the clock tower part. Here's Abe. But this is all repeated stuff. Yep, alright. Given the backstory about the Departed's wrath. Bum-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, now here's Kinakawa, who's waiting at the main gate. Alright, we'll save again, just in case if anything goes wrong. And I don't believe any of this true end stuff requires the teeth. Nothing I saw indicates that, so. That is why we're not going back to Mr. Kokuri's chapter to get the single tooth throughout the entire game that I missed because it was time locked. I still can't believe that sometimes. It's like, really? So close, yet so far. Ooh. This column. Potential new dialogue? Right, I forgot. I got a call from Miss Sakamoto earlier. Did you get scolded again? No, the opposite. She apologized because she felt like she went too far about the stuff with you. Oh. Is it because of what I said to her? How very kind of her to take immediate action after she changed her mind. Isn't that great, Mr. Yashiki? She won't be picking on you anymore. I hope that's true. How's your investigation going, by the way? Did you learn anything new? Not a lot, but... Tell her the story of the Departed's wrath that I heard from Abe. Which, okay, so all this stuff is now previous dialogue. Alright. Trying to remember this one, but I believe it was the Slitmouth Kashima case. It was on the bus route map. Yeah, and now we head to the store. Mr. Konoe's ultimatum, Abe's death prediction. This is catching on a new dialogue change. The Departed constantly targeting me. The students I couldn't protect. Daimon unconscious in a hospital bed. I heard a screaming from all the weight it's bearing, but I've chosen to close my ears and ignore it. Which, I mean... Okay, this is repeat dialogue now. I wonder if they have some catches that aren't necessarily new dialogue, but just kind of like... opportunities to kind of change your mind if need be. Okay, I think we need to check the post box thing to get confirmation that, yeah, postcard, not opening. Now we start knocking until we should get the vision. Oh wait, no, we gotta look at the notice, I think, for someone passing away. There we go. Now we inspect, then we knock 3 times. Knock again. me one more time. Okay, we'll take the single damage. There we go. Now, disturbing head hatching scene. There we go. Okay. And waiting for the mailbox. There we go.
Yoshi.
Okay. Good. Now we got confirmation to go back to the library. Oh yeah, this will be the ride in the car. Oh boy. I'm trying to remember now. I believe the answer was 6. Yep. Last time we said Abe. I can't remember if she auto-corrected our answer because we got it wrong, or whether we have to then choose Azumi. So I don't know if Azumi would be the way to go right here. I mean, I don't think choosing this is... I mean, well, I said we'll choose the same dialogue as before, so we'll go with Abe. Oh, no, guys, she's automatically correct. It's alright. Okay. Don't tease your teacher. Alright, so now we go to the library. We have to keep going until we get to the clock tower event. Which, I mean, from what I saw with the clock tower event stuff, it seems like I'm essentially choosing the same answers as I chose naturally the first time. Interestingly enough, I was on the right track with that, even though my logic was not necessarily correct. Alright, and then I believe it goes over here. Yep, there we go. So admittedly, I'm not necessarily doing things one-to-one with the actual playthrough in that, you know, I didn't go through every single book before. Alright, the talisman, the clock tower, I would assume. I think that's what I chose last time. Yep. Okay. Now we're going to the clock tower, but first we'll swing by the infirmary. So we can do a quick save. Alright. Now, to the clock tower. I'm a bit surprised in hindsight that they don't mention one of the requirements is praying to the fox statue, but I guess that kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, that's basically the Hemac Hall. Alright, clock tower. Okay. And similar to the whole not taking every book in the library, I won't go back and forth, seeing if Michiho would rejoin or not. So we'll just go immediately to the box. Up above. Grab the tool in the wrench in the crowbar. Maybe we can use this as a weapon or something. I'll hang on to them just in case. I assume that probably caught because I didn't look at the tooth ingrained in the little pavement thing. Okay, there we go. Yep, here's before start getting all the kill commands. Chitter, chitter, chitter. Alright, item. I think it was the crowbar we used here. Yes, the crowbar to open, to get at the book, and then I think it was the wrench that was technically used in the attack, maybe? Okay, here's where we get mind controlled. Alright, expensive act. Act 1. We should threaten with the wrench. Yes. We got wrench. Threaten to throw. Yes. Defend with the crowbar. And yeah, all of that basically skip forward since we had chosen that last time. Alright. We'll be choosing the same things as last time, so... Yeah, alright, I'm just double checking to make sure, so I'll do... That should be everything needed for this chapter for True End, so we'll now just repeat all the stuff as before. So, tell the situation... Alright, should have that. And then I did basically police, ambulance, headmaster. So I'm just gonna do that again. There we go. Alright, we head back to Kujo Mansion. Technically, I decided to turn myself in first time, so I'm choosing that again. Okay, save progress. Good old slot 7 here for True End we're going for. So onward to chapter 7. And pretty much right off the bat, we choose a new path that was there before, but we didn't actually take, and that's to eat the breakfast. Morning. Oh, okay, that's just playing out for the voicing. So, we're eating the breakfast. Thanks, Doyo. I'll eat it. No problem. Sorry that this is all I can do. But at least I can help in a small way. Okay, so... Alright, looks like from here on... We keep playing normally until we enter the clock tower the first time, so... Oh yeah, and I can't remember if it was... I don't think it was this particular guide, but I think I saw somewhere where we shouldn't get now the notice from Sakamoto when we're getting chewed out by Konoe. Okay, What in the world? Alright, good. Yeah, that's like I said. That's still old dialogue. Alright. Saving in slot 7 again, as we're now in chapter 7, yes. Saving slot 7 for chapter 7, alright. Sit. Go to the faculty room. Alright. Get over to Kinakawa. I believe we remained silent last time. Okay, so it caught potentially a new dialogue here, even though I think this is similar before. Oh wait, no. Last time, she didn't show up at all, I think. So, for new dialogue here, she actually came today, but she had to leave early because she was feeling under the weather. And that is in regard to, is Miss Sakamoto not here? Her face is really pale, and even standing upright seemed to cause her an immense amount of pain. Looking like she must have been possessed by a spirit as well. Well, Mr. Konoe and the students don't look so good. They don't seem to be suffering as much as Sakamoto. Maybe the spirits are affecting everyone differently? Goodness, maybe some malicious disease is spreading on our campus. Our school really is cursed. Well, yes. Okay, I leave the faculty room after saying goodbye to Mr. Konoe. He looks rather worried. Okay, that was some new stuff there. Alright, school will be closing. Now we're back to skipping stuff. Back to the infirmary. I don't remember if this is when the other people rejoin us. Okay, there's Himiko. Cool. Resaving. Cool. Saving again because I am a paranoid type. Alright, I believe now we are going to the clock tower. So, connecting corridor. And I'll consult with Dorio here.
Sensei.
The departed must be the cause of this light. The spiritual phenomenon just won't stop. I can't take it anymore. Alright, well, I'm pretty certain we're going to the clock tower. Okay. So, when we... come on. So we go to the clock tower with Himiko, we want to select vaguely. Which I vaguely recall that being a dialogue option. Oh yeah, I think it was in response to her asking, like, did you recognize Michiho's feelings for you? Okay, we get the little speech going on here. Here we go. Alright. Yeah. Select vaguely. Which I think is what we chose last time as well. Alright, so they want to go back to the infirmary. And yeah, let's see. And proceed on chapter 7 as normally. If you follow the guide correctly, you'll not receive Sakamoto's report, which I do not believe we did. Yep, we have not. Good. And... okay, seems like now we just play normally until we get to the departed. Although, just for thoroughness sake, I'm going to go upward to get the dialogue from Dorio here regarding the altar. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And yeah, so we shouldn't encounter Sakamoto in the forest. And we just play normally now until, yeah, we can just return to infirmary the normal way. Until after we defeat the departed. Which, boy, I hope I remember all the correct order on things there. Okay. Oh, yeah, we need to go. Alright, again, we're choosing all the same stuff as before, so it will stop Toriel. I don't know. Oh yeah, we're giving her the old book. Alright, saving in slot 7 again. And now we are... I can't remember if we had to do a talk to them. Alright, yeah, no. And now we're going to the dorm. Wait, no, not connect the corridor. Ugh. Oh well. Oh well. Wrong way. Wrong way. Okay. School gate front. If I remember correctly, we go to the bus stop and just keep running past it. And that should be the dorm. Alright, have her get the key. To the elevator. Alright, Micho's room. Let's go ahead and get the frog. Key up. Alright, check out all the other stuff to confirm that she did indeed really like frogs.
ここよしよしこれは
Okay. Yeah, no sign of life here. I think we just like went down the list really. Yeah, I think we went with that's right. Okay, back to the infirmary. Time to swap out Himiko for Detective Man. You gotta choose the option that then gets us chewed out by Mashta being like, let's bring Himiko with us to the forest. Can I come with you? Sure! And then him being like, the fuck is wrong with you? Which I enjoyed that moment. Alright. And save again. Alright, to the forest. Now I admit, I'm trying to fully remember the proper order for how to go about in the forest, because it's like... I know there's a lot of shooting involved. But I think it was just like shoot them and then shoot their face. I remember I shot their limbs. I can't remember if it did anything or not. I do remember that little curse area we had to swap out the flower too. Paper bag. Okay, yep, and that's Sakamoto, so that's good. We're doing good so far, but the real test has just begun. Yeah, we better proceed with caution. Alright. Okay, here's the wedding procession flashback. Yep. Alright, now we go until we get to the snake path. I believe it's this. No. There we go.
うん。
Okay, giant rock.
うん。
Wait. Did I do something wrong? Shouldn't I?
うん。
In my head, I'm like, isn't that what we kind of did this chapter? But I guess technically we...
なんだ
Okay. Oh, derp. Alright, yeah. I'm in the wrong place. I forgot I need to go to the fox statue. Then back to the infirmary for bleach. And then back here. Okay, so no wonder. I did things out of order. Which I don't think should affect the true end, so I think we're okay in that regard. So, alright. We are back at the clock tower. All the loading screens. I keep waiting for the Departed to do the little jump scare loading screen. Okay, here we are. Inspect. Read. Can't read it. Mold. Yeah.
うん。
I think this is the truth. It's just bothering me because it's shining on the ground. Alright, return to the infirmary. Talk to Himiko. And then Yasoko will go. Bleach would also work. There we go. Student council room.
Mm-hmm.
And this little cupboard over here. Alright, I got the bleach. Now let's think about the infirmary again, just so that we can save. Okay, now connecting corridor. Ah, there we go. Connecting corridor. This should then give us a riddle that then, yeah, where I got ahead of myself and I went right to the rock, but the characters don't know that they have to go to the rock yet. Nor would they know that they had to do the whole cat sound. Read. Oh, so I gotta use some bleach. Alright, bleach. Read. There we go. Now we can go to the area. Clock tower front. Back to the forest. Now this is classic survival horror / horror in general from some of the older titles of just go over here, no over there, no back over there, no back over here. I was half tempted basically for the channel to do a recording on the re-release / remaster of the original Clock Tower that came out, but I played the original before, and it's like, if you know what you're doing in that game is really short, so maybe in the future as kind of a retrospective, but not in a normal kind of blind playthrough sort of way. Okay. What animal is the beast in the rhyme? I just want to be cool this time and go, I know, it's a cat. The beast in this rhyme is probably the cat. When they were picking which animals would be on the Zodiac, it said that the cat was late to the meeting, which is why it wasn't selected. I heard that story too. Well, what about the lament part? Maybe the path will open if we imitate a cat's meow or something. Why meow? Hell if I know. Alright, so here's all the repeat. There we go. Mr. Detective Man having a hiss. Alright, now we gotta get through the curse area very quickly. Yep. Okay, let's crush that particular curse one. I think we have to look at one of these statues to see the, yeah, there we go, the path. Alright. Grab a blue spider lily. I don't think we need to do the tombstones. Okay, now we find the red spider lily and swap it out. Oh, yeah, I forgot we could take some damage from this. Expect. Yep, item. Blue spider lily. Okay, good. Curse lifted. And we are actually going to go back to the infirmary real quick, because like before, that did over half our health and damage. And I do recall Mashta getting pretty hit hard by a lot of the bugs during this upcoming suspensive act here. So preferably we don't get him killed. That would be nice. Alright. Back to the Fox Forest. Actually, nothing good. If we probably got him killed, we wouldn't even get the true end at all, so... all the more reason to be on the safe side. So, okay, what's it? Snake, lantern, the fifth one. 3, 4. Oh, okay, not 5. There we go. 6. I guess kind of makes sense. 6 is for snake. Hey, departed. Okay, here we go. Back here. Run all the way to the right. Let's go ahead and get this particular bit over with here. Ooh, the thing is a new one here. I feel the blood drain from my face when I hear the cascading voice, the same one I heard at the entrance to the forest. Will we uncover the owner of that voice if we investigate this place? Oh, okay. That didn't seem different, but... okay. Yep. Alright. I mean, last time we just did collect the box and it worked, even though... what I chose was collect the box. What happened sounded more like a cautious approach, but... I'm going with collect the box because that is what I chose last time. Oh yeah, skip dialogue seems to agree with me. So. Good. Alright, time for creepy flashbacks. So many horror games boils down to some old dudes a long time ago did a really horrible thing that was basically like, we're in trouble. Let's torment people and make ghosts. It's like, alright, old men. Wait, I accidentally turned off the skip. There we go. Okay, suspensive act time. Yep. I think we chose the were you killed here. Yeah. Yep. Now she's angry at Mashta because he's getting in the way. Okay, suspensive act. And I think for this one, Mashta doesn't do anything except for take damage, so... no, that's right, a frog. Paper bag. Shoot the departed. Good old 100% chance of success. Yep. That's the right choice. Act 2. Shoot them in the face this time.
Yoshi.
well and truly on our way to the final fight now. Okay, exit. Oh yeah, we can't use the teleport back, so... have to run on foot all throughout this. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Gonna be too far here. Run, run, run. Yeah, hopefully I'm doing everything correctly. Like, admittedly, even the guide was kind of like, some of the decisions are uncertain about. And with me kind of inserting my normal playthrough stuff in a few areas with some of the stuff in the guide, like eat the breakfast, I'm like, you know, I don't think I'm being overly cold. Like, some of the parts seem like they lined up with what I chose initially anyway. But we should find out soon enough. Because the next diversion point should be... Okay, here's a doll. There we go. Yeah, the next diversion point should be right after we defeat the Departed, so... We are almost there, but we have to go through the final fight one more time. But if I recall, it wasn't that difficult of a thing. It was just a lot of making the right choices. Yeah, alright. We got the red rooms everywhere. All over the place here. Yep. Alright, Yasuoka underneath the bed. Yep, the notes for the room. Okay. I think we just talked to her again, or just this. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, gotta give her the laydown on things. Yeah, okay. I couldn't quite remember that. I'm just like, what was the order I did these things in? But yeah, I think it was give her the papers first. Mashta second. And then red lights? I might have mixed up the red lights and the Mashta disappearance, but... Yeah, right, yep, there's the... dramatic music. Him accepting he is a spirit doctor. He's going to unmark all the death marks. Alright, good. Let's go. Yep. Corridor. Doop-doop-doo. Go out. We're almost there. It's within our grasp. That's gotta go through this creepy clock tower final fight. Yes, solve the Departed's mystery. I still think... Oh, okay, we got all basically changed here. Naomi Horikoshi, Shinichi Kakuta. They're no longer here. I couldn't protect them. And yep, so... Now we got basically, Alright, so the ones that are alive are... Oh yeah, okay. We got Sakamoto here. I didn't see Sakamoto's name right away. I'm just like, I used to listen to everyone but Sakamoto. Yeah, okay. The ones alive are the Headmaster, Seizo Konoe, Ritsu Sakamoto, Himiko Dorio, Haruaki Abe, and Saki Maruhashi. And Michio Kunikawa, whose status is unknown. Okay. Back to this. What about Sakamoto? She hates my guts and wants me gone from the school. Which is the exact opposite what the Departed desires, so she's out. Okay, back to normal dialogue. Yep, there's a doll. Michiho is the Departed. Himiko is the Departed. The doll is not the Departed. So I stand by my initial logic before when I was just like thinking the doll was also the Departed because, I mean, even in the ending that I got, the good end, like, I mean, the doll was once, it's like, the Departed existed before the doll, then the doll was the Departed, and then the doll wasn't the Departed, so, yeah, Micho and Dori are the Departed, not the female doll. Is this my final answer? Yes. Yeah, okay. Let him do the logic here. There we go. Now we go up. Okay. Time for the Curse Gauntlet. Yep. So, we're number 1. We go up. Number 2. We go down. Number 3. We go up. Number 4. We go down. And doll. Yep. Cool. Yep. So now we pick up the doll. The curse goes away. Yep. And we go all the way up to, I believe it's already just right here. Yeah, okay. Now we're at the altar. Now we get the creepy transformation sequences. I just feel like double dragon ghosts teaming up. Departed do their thing. Wonder if I can actually skip this scene or not. No, I cannot. Okay. Okay, I couldn't remember if basically the transformation sequence was. Wait, was it here? Yes, it was. Okay. For whatever reason, I thought that you fought the Departed in the first form and then the second form, but I guess it was always just the second form. Even though I guess it's technically the Departed's third form. Going full shonen antagonist final form here. Yep, alright, so we first get bug sprayed at us. Act 1. We use Dried Up Frog and hold towards insects.
Yosh.
Once again, thank goodness for this 100% success rate. Not that it made a huge difference, but it just makes things that much easier. Just nice. Okay, there goes some mold. Female doll's head. Eat a little bit. Yummy, yummy doll. There we go. All healed. And then... gotta give them the red silk. The red thread. There we go. I was like... alright. Crimson dress. I can't remember if I said present it carefully or put on the Departed. I'm just gonna double check the bloodstained papers here because I think it was present. Yeah, present their brides to further threads. Okay. Examine it carefully.
これでどうだ
100%. There we go. And then we paint their teeth red. Vermilion pink. And smear on the teeth.
これでどうだ
Accessory, and this should finish it off, I believe, if I remember correctly. Okay. This should go on until we leave the clock tower, and then we should get some new stuff there. There we go. What? What is this? It's the true end time, yeah. I hear the sound of a bell. But why? The departed should be gone. What should I do? Ignore and leave, return to clock tower, which according to this for the true ending is enter the clock tower. Don't tell me. Are they calling me? Alright, beyond this point, I'm essentially flying blind, because this should just be the true end in general. Okay, when I return to the clock tower, the bell stops ringing. The departed's ending has been added to the spirit file. Okay. I think this is the same as before, but I'm going to read it off just in case. The vengeful Miyamoto sisters, who took Michiho and Dorio's bodies, were the culprits. They long for a happy marriage with their chosen groom, even after death. While I can't be the real husband, I hope the red thread and lipstick were enough to fulfill their wishes. The girls in my vision were school age. Were they able to wash away some of their resentment after experiencing their stolen youth? As a spirit doctor, I'd like to believe I set them free from their curse. I hope their smiles before they fade is the answer to my question. Yeah, I think that was the same as before. Yep, and paired profiles unlocked as well, same as that time. There's nothing strange on the first floor. Maybe it's coming from upstairs. I hear the sound of someone on the ladder coming from above. Someone's climbing down, from the third floor to the second. Oh god. Yashiki, why? Give me a break. This should be over already. Don't worry, Yashiki. I think it's probably going to be either Sakamoto or... I still wonder if the actual Michiho and Himiko come back. The sound then moves to the first floor. And what comes down from above is... No way. You gotta be kidding me. What is it? Who is it? Himiko Dorio. Michiho Kinakawa. It can't be. Okay, it's not Sakamoto. I thought... I was like, did Sakamoto save them? Like, somewhere off screen? But the departed souls should have been saved. Both of you shouldn't be here. ... Who are you? Okay, so it looks like it's the real deal. After that... I bring the two confused girls back to the infirmary. And then... Together with Yasuoka and Mashita, who survived being attacked by the departed, I asked the girls what happened. It's an informative conversation. They're the real Dorio and Michiho, not the departed. Neither of them know how they ended up in the clock tower. Their memories stop in August, when their bodies were stolen by the departed. In short, to both of them, we're complete strangers. This is the first time we've ever met. After a while, Mr. Konoe finally arrives. He seems pretty confused after hearing about the situation. But when he discovers the two students are alive, a gentle, relieved smile widens across his face. He clutches my hands and profusely thanks me over and over again. I ask Mr. Konoe to take care of Dorio and Michiho, and then I leave the infirmary. Both of them seem like they're generally the real girls. However, why do they still have the mark and the white hair? I mention it to Yasuoka and Mashita as we're heading out. Oh, really? I didn't see it though, and I doubt they can see it. Yasuoka thinks for a moment. Both of them have been controlled by the departed for a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if traces of the departed still remain on their bodies. I don't like the sound of that at all. Is there anything I can do? Let's see. I guess you should probably not talk to them. Huh? If the departed really was saved, the mark in the white hair will eventually disappear. But if they meet you, the departed's remnants might stir again. Nothing good will come of that. ... Your best course of action would be not to meet them. Do you understand? I'm just real quick checking the guide to make sure that, Okay, yeah, I don't see anything indicating I need to choose one answer or the other, but I would say yes. So for audio-only listeners, just in case, it's yes, but ... or ... So, good old ellipses. I feel like I have to say ellipses just in case people thought I actually thought it was just called ... No, I know it's a proper name. I just like to say ... because I can't speak silence. But I mean, I think playing the character and whatnot, it's like, yeah, do you understand? Yeah, no, that makes sense. So yes. Thank you, Yashiki. This case is over. There's no need for you to talk with him again. Besides, it's not like they know you either. That's true. I wonder what happened that caused this surprising outcome. I have no way of knowing. This is a matter that surpasses human comprehension. I don't really mind not knowing, though. The most important thing is that they're alive and well, even if they've lost their memories. Let's just celebrate that miracle. Chapter 7, The Departed's Wedding, End. So, okay, I wonder if the epilogue here is going to be different or whatnot. Okay, hit the credits. Can I speed these up? No? Whoa, whoa, alright, I was able to skip them! Yay! I did not expect that. I was just hitting all the buttons on my controller. But no, not being the credits for the backers, at least right now. I'd have concerns sometimes letting the actual credits play out during a live stream usually due to the credits music, but okay, save progress. Slot 8, because again, I save everywhere. Alright. Okay, so if I hit the skip button, it does not work, so this is new dialogue. A week has passed since that night. Hello? It's me, Shuji Daimon. Interesting that we don't actually have this conversation in the infirmary. How are you feeling, Yashiki? That should be my line. Are you still in K Hospital? No, I was discharged 2 days ago. I have mostly recovered. Mr. Konoe told me some stuff. I thought you might be curious to hear what he had to say, so I just wanted to phone you up and share it with you. Daimon proceeds to tell me what happened at Konohara Academy after the case. Even though the departed was now gone, that didn't change the fact that 4 students went missing in a short period of time. Mr. Konoe resigned from his position to take responsibility for the disappearances. It's a shame, since this wasn't really his fault, but he doesn't seem to have any regrets. Daimon was also given the first headmaster's journal that a relative of Mr. Konoe found at their home. He said there were some interesting things written in it, so he'd bring it by for some time. And about Dorio and Kinikawa. In the end, the police didn't pursue the case, per the wishes of their parents and the school. They've been resting and recuperating in the dorm. They're doing well. They also have been speaking to a counselor, though we haven't seen any particular unusual behavior. Particularly unusual behavior, there are. That's a relief. What about the 2 months of memory they lost? They've been diagnosed with memory impairment. They don't remember either of us. That's for the best. If they remember us, that'll only rebuild the connections to the departed. Everything's good as long as they're alive. I understand that feeling now. If only you were a doctor. Daimon. 2 souls who should have been claimed were saved. As a spirit doctor, you should be proud of your work. Thanks. I'll come visit you soon. I still need to hand off the journal. Let's have some drinks. Invite Hiro and Mashita as well. Catch you later, Yashiki. Phew! Knowing those 2 are safe and sound is more than enough for me. I simply hope they're able to enjoy the normal, mundane life they led before the departed shattered their worlds. Who's showing up at my place at this time of night? I'm thinking it's either Daimon with the journal, or Sakamoto, or Abe. Yeah, Sakamoto or Abe, I feel like there's hooks there that aren't really fully catching. My computer training with Ada is tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Is it Daimon already? When I open the front door... What? Micho and Dorio are standing in front of me. How is this possible? Sorry for visiting you this late. You're Yashiki, right? Thank you for saving us the other day. Oh, yeah. What brings you here? There's something we want to ask you. It's about our lost memories. Memories. We heard some things from our friends in the dorm. They said Micho and I were helping you out a lot recently. Is that true? We have no idea since we lost our memory. How ain't this difficult? Be honest, lie, remain silent. Like, we're not supposed to open up old wounds on them, given the whole departed stuff. Remain silent's kind of a creepy answer, because, like, sometimes remain silent is like, you know, you're wanting to say the unspoken thing, but you don't want to say it out loud. But in this case, they don't really know Yashiki. It'd just be like asking a question and just staring back. It's like that's kind of weird. I feel like lie might be the correct answer here. It's a white lie. It's a friendly, you know, we're trying to have them have normal lives. I don't know. That's not true. Everyone's saying you were conducting an investigation while working as a temporary teacher. Oh. To tell you the truth, lately there's been this strange feeling lingering in the back of our minds. We wanted to figure out what it was, since we think it might have something to do with our memory loss. A strange feeling? Yeah, so like, I've always been into frogs, but out of nowhere I've come to love bugs. And that's weird. Michio touches her butterfly earrings when she says that. This is definitely something caused by remnants of the departed, so our fears were true, it seems. Well, what are you gonna do if you regain your memory? What if you learn those missing memories aren't as blissful as you think? Still, we still want them back. I knew it. I can't betray my emotions, but internally I'm smiling wryly. 5 months ago, I also went in search of memories I had lost. I understand they need to know more than they realize. But I can't support their efforts. This is what's best for them, and for everyone else. Sorry, but there's nothing I can share with you. Besides, doesn't your dorm have a curfew? You better go home. We break the curfew all the time. That doesn't bother us. And I also broke the curfew when we were inspecting the M-Town shop. Huh? What? What am I saying? Inspecting the M-Town shop? That's... Are memories from when the departed commandeered their bodies slowly resurfacing as they speak with me? This is a worst-case scenario. I can't afford to waste any more time with politeness. I don't feel like talking anymore. Go home, Kinakawa, Dorio. Wait a minute. I feel like I remember something. No! Get out of here! Now! But... Just let it go, Michiho. Way to go, Spirit Doctor. Huh? Well, shit. You think, Yashiki? You think? Tensions got high, and in that moment, I let something slip. Did you just call me Michiho? Kinakawa? That's not how you speak to me. Call me Michiho. Didn't you promise me that, Mr. Yashiki? Don't tell me. Yes, I remember everything now. I turned into the departed, didn't I? What in the world are you talking about, Michiho? Not just me, but Hime as well. Come on, you remember it too, Hime. The love we had when we were departed? Love? Yashiki, you're about to have a giant spiritual phenomenon just happen that potentially might result in long dead ghosts connected to gods. It's like, this isn't exactly a good situation. Dorio. No way. Was I the departed? I remember. Everything. Even when we went to the clock tower together. No way. Way? I can't believe how easily they regained their memories as they departed. Defeated and crestfallen, I accept that there's nothing more that can be done. It's too late for regrets. That being said, the best way forward now is to support them and try and steer them towards the right path. And coffee. Coffee will fix everything. The girls quietly drink the coffee I brewed for them. It's your second time making us coffee, huh? Brewed coffee really is much better than the instant ones. It's really delicious, Mr. Yashiki. You don't have to call me that. I'm not your teacher anymore. It's a habit I can't seem to shake, even if I was only doing it while I was controlled by the departed. Same. They seem to be a lot more relaxed now. They certainly have an amazing ability to adapt to what life has thrown them, seeing how Michiho just accepted that she was suddenly a bug lover. I guess they must have prepared themselves to roll with whatever they learn after regaining their memories. Now, Dorio, Michiho, there's a few things I'd like to ask you. Do you mind? Sure, go ahead. You're probably curious about a few things we can answer, right? Just ask away. Don't hesitate. We also want you to know about the departed's memories. We won't have peace of mind unless we do that. Okay, ask about their health, ask about the departed's memories. Ask how their memories returned. I figure health, memories returned, and then the departed's memories. Like, I'm a bit concerned about even mentioning the departed's memories in general, but, I mean, I don't think there's any more fights in the game? How are you two feeling? Same as usual. If anything, I feel much more refreshed now. It feels like the fog in my head has cleared up. I'm worried about this white hair, though. It stands out way too much. You can see it? Yep, same with the mark on Hime's face. I guess it's supposed to be the departed's mark or something? Yeah. Just in piecing things together. The Miyamoto sisters had bruises resembling mold all over their bodies, and their hair lost its color as they became more corpse-like. The mark and hair must have originated from the pitiful demise of the two sisters. Damn, this sucks. Hope my hair will go back to normal. Stop complaining, Michiho. It's already a miracle that we're even still alive. Yeah, you're right. Hehe. Memories returned. You know, this is all thanks to the departed. I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean. You saved the departed souls. During their final moments, they gave us our bodies back. Oh, okay. But why, though? That's something I learned from the departed's memories. It's a pretty strong feeling. They were grateful to you, and they wanted you to know it. Like, they really, really wanted you to know it. The departed felt grateful to me? You might find this suspicious, but do you know why we were able to get our lives back? It's because the departed was completely smitten by you. At least, that's what I believe. Love created a true miracle. Hehe. I don't know how to feel about all this. I guess it means that all the struggles I had to go through to act as her husband were worth it in the end. And ask about the departed's memories. How much of the departed's memories can you recall? Not everything. I guess we pretty much remember the most unforgettable moments. So do you still have their painful memories? Yes. But we don't feel any negative emotions from them because you saved their souls. The painful stuff they experienced in the past just feels like a story or a movie now. I heave a sigh of relief. If the loathing the brides felt during the wedding ceremony somehow remained in both of them, their psyches would have been crushed under that weight. Except for the painful memories, I still pretty much remember how I felt about stuff. Like how I love bugs and the departed's love for you. Michiho! There's no point in hiding anymore, Hime. And it's not like we can do anything about it. Because this feeling belongs to the departed. You have a point. By the time I finish asking all my questions, it's gotten pretty late. Thank you so much for listening to us, Mr. Yashiki. And for the coffee as well. I truly enjoy the rich smell now, as well as the complex bitter notes layered behind the creaminess and sweetness. Such a refined, acquired taste. I'll get you back to your dorm. It's already late. I try to talk to your dorm manager about the curfew breaking as well. No need to mind that. Of course we have to, duh. Thank you very much, Mr. Yashiki, and I'm sorry for everything. I have no idea how these memories are going to affect you. So if you start to feel something strange or weird, you make sure to contact me. Got it? Understood. I might come here even if I have no business, so I want to drink your delicious coffee. Yashiki, you're not a teacher anymore, but there's still a level of balance you gotta maintain here, boy. Oh, jeez. Both Michiho and Dorio were saved. It remains unknown why the departed saved them both, though. Although they said the departed was grateful to me, I doubt that. This is just a hunch, but the departed might have entrusted both their memories and love to those two girls. The dead do not only leave behind resentment, there are also times when their hopes and dreams linger on as well. Even if it was something the departed decided on a whim, it doesn't change the fact that those two girls are alive and breathing. Somehow, my actions were able to save lives that were impossible to save. A spirit doctor who saves both the living and the dead. That title. If I can be the light for those who are trapped in darkness. Then I will be the spirit doctor, and I will reach out my hand to them. Spirit Hunter? End. Any additional follow-up? The character, the departed, has been added to the gallery. But there we got it, everybody! True End! Game... I can't say 100% complete because I missed that one single tooth, but the game, as far as I'm concerned, is complete. Yeah. Overall, I enjoyed it. I'll probably make a brief little, maybe like 10-minute-ish, not review video per se, but just kind of like thoughts on the game and how they pertain to the previous games in what I can remember of the previous games, and like pros and cons. There's some things that this game did better than previous games. There's some things the game did worse, but yeah, I'll get into detail in that the other video. And they'll probably be off of my normal quote-unquote upload schedule. It's nothing official, but I aim to try and upload something on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, but I do not mention that anywhere in the channel because it's still very loose, me kind of getting a feel for what I can do, when, etc. But I'll try to make that separate from those particular 3 videos a week that I do. So, maybe over the weekend, maybe during an off day, but that'll be coming up sometime soon. But, alright everybody, yeah, hope you enjoyed it all. It was quite the ride. Wacky moments, funny moments, intentional or otherwise, and some horrific imagery along the way too. Like, boy, yeah. I swear, a lot of Japanese horror games, if I hear the sound of like metal snipping scissors now, my mind just immediately goes to dark places. I'm like, oh no, nope, I do not want sharp scissors in all the various cutting and stabbing that they can do. But I guess I'll leave you guys with that particular note. And yeah, we'll go over basically some of the smaller details in my pseudo little my thoughts on video. But alright, until next time everybody, have a good one. Day, afternoon, morning, evening, whatever. And next series, I'll probably be taking a little diversion from horror games to try and get some regular games in. I mean, I guess regular games is a pretty moot description in this day and age, but the current plan is maybe to tackle a few very smaller side-scroller type games that have been on my backlog for a long time, so we'll be toning down the horror in the weeks to come. And then, to foreshadow further stuff, might be turning up the dial on some grim, dark stuff past the upcoming fluffy platformers I want to play. But, yeah. Until then, enjoy the days and the time within those days, everybody. Goodbye. Later.